Alright, so we're just gonna save it with this. Alright. And I'm gonna close that. Who was that just rated me? Cobra!
Alright, so we're just waiting on homie. So you accept the invite. Get this game in real quick. Actually, let me change my settings up. I don't think you can even see the invite. They're still going to lead to a lot of interceptions. Though, for real. Let's put it one more time. See if you get it. Another invite in the center right now. Game notification sent, so let's go back to I'm not the game, but a week. What? I ain't ready for it.
Welcome to Tallahassee, Florida, home of the war champ Chief Osceola, Renegade, and the Florida State Seminoles, a place simply known as the Dope. Today, we have one of those games that tests your focus. Top 25 team against an unranked opponent. Can you take care of business? As we'll see, the California Golden Bears taking on the 10th ranked team in the land, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up.
The colors are so raw.
And the Seminoles will put total leather and will get started. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Finds his way up to the 24 before he goes out of bounds. You think the fans are ready for this one? The booth's shaking underneath us, guys.
Sheesh. Louder than Chuck.
From the gun, the ground game. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
Really nice first down run, and you're seeing why this running back is an every down type back. He can run between the tackles, he can run outside, he can catch the football, he can block. This guy can do it all.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Here's the handoff. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Pressure coming. He makes the connection.
Well, you get the completion.
Not chancing at that end.
Time for the head coach, right? This is a massive one, too. 4th and short on your own end of the field. What do?
The Golden Bears will send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. On first down, here comes this offense. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Here comes the offense on first down. They think there's room to run to the right here. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
This offense has a second down play. He'll try to pop the draw. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
How bold will they be on third down after that last run? Wants to throw. It's Uiagalelei. Going to try to get it himself. And he is corralled short of the line to gain.
There was just nowhere to go with the football for the quarterback throwing it. So he tried to create, he tried to extend the play with his legs, just not able to get away from the defense, and now we have fourth in.
Cover down do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really, really quickly. They need to put something together here, Palmer.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this one.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. They're getting this guy lathered up. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. He tries to take the top off.
Nice kick.
Intercepted.
Definitely lag right when I was
He'll
throwing that
try to
thing.
take it back. What a momentum changer as he makes the interception and then takes the return up to the 50.
And that's just excellent cover. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board. You still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open. And if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Line getting set on 2nd down. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Trying play action. Feeling some heat. Trying to buy a little time, and he cannot, but he does get it back closer to the line of scrimmage.
Those play-action passes take a little bit longer to develop, right? Because you still have the fake, and then the quarterback turns his back to the defense, has to reset. You got to protect him a little bit better than that, or the fake's got to be a lot better.
On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Getting some heat. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. The Seminoles decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. Gets it back, the sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays, and I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this drive.
After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Quick touch pass to the receiver. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver, the different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And it's not panic time yet for this offense, but last week was a really bad performance. This week, starting off a little bit slow. They got to find some form of rhythm. They got to find some way, get a few first downs, get some playmakers involved, because right now they just seem out of sync.
Ripping through the defense. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return.
How about no?
The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be...
Nowhere to go, and the ball is
Come on, let's go.
Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery.
Let's get it.
Oh, the big fella running to glory. Touchdown, Cal.
Oh.
The defense with the scoop and score. You know, the defense is all about stopping teams, but when you have a chance to swing momentum, scoop it and score yourself, it is such a huge play.
Yeah, you just go to the offense, be like, bro, we don't need you to do that. We got this. We'll score ourselves if we have to. Great job by the defense, doing what they need to do, and then go talk a little trash to the offense.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Trying to get behind the defense.
Yeah, I was coming.
Brings it in down the left side. Touchdown, Florida State. Reeled it in and just made the house call.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. Fielded in the end zone, it's Hunter. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. To the air, it's Rodgers.
What is up with this damn live, bro?
Incomplete, and will change ends of the field to get things started back up.
I keep forgetting about the last play.
A 3rd down play to get the quarter started. He wants to throw it. They'll run the screen.
Oh!
They play that screen nicely. He tried to find
Oh,
his
if
way
I
to
did
the
that a little bit
marker, but
later.
it'll be 4th down. And the Golden Bears will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep.
What the fuck is that?
Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. They barely get the punt out of their own territory. It'll be marked down just outside the 45. Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Nice move to stay on his feet. He's run out of bounds. What a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down.
This offense has a lot of different ways they can attack you, and you're going to see the entire playbook at work in this game. Throwing it, running it, and getting guys the ball out on the perimeter. Great job.
Wide out in motion. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. A shot toward the end zone.
Hit the ball.
Coverage
Bro.
there to knock it away and deny the score.
Just got enough of the football there by the defender breaking on the football.
Thanks for being there, though. I ain't about to trade.
But he got a fingertip on it, tipped that thing away from the receiver, made the big play, saving the touchdown.
Let's see if they go back to the air on 2nd down. Back to throw. It's Uiagalelei. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. 2nd down coming up. Keeps it on the bootleg. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has it on the doorstep.
Well, it didn't take long for this guy to leave his impact in the game, guys. With that catch, this guy's already over 100 yards in the game, and we're not even done the first half.
Looking to throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's Lucas. And the defense coming with bad intentions. They knock him down for a loss.
Love the awareness by the defense here. They're trying to get the running back the ball in space, but the defense was expecting it. They had guys in position. They located the football, and they went and gang tackled.
After getting nothing done on first down, 2nd and goal from the 6. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Looking to throw it again. Pocket starts to collapse. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
And I really like the decision by the quarterback there. And listen, it's early in the downs. Like, don't force it. Don't make a turnover. He tucks it, get what you can get, and then live to play the next down. I like that execution by the QB.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Benson. Touchdown, no! Pulled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land.
Defense has to be better on the back end. They knew this offense was going to come out, and they were going to challenge them. They were going to try to push the ball vertically down the field. They've now given up 2 touchdown passes in this game. They have got to shore up their play in the back half.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Yeah, and you use these running backs so much in the passing game now, and you expect them to make those plays for you, to make those big explosive plays out of the backfield. Just got to make sure he concentrates and see that ball come in.
He's looking deep. He's got it down the left side. Got a lot of running room. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. Just got to get him to the ground quickly.
Running back searching for a hole. Couldn't fight his way out of his grasp.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. Pressure, and down he goes at the 33. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down.
Oh, what the?
Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. The sure hands, it's up. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. That is no good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got rid of it just in time. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. They'll line up for a second down play. Looking for a man. It's Uiagalelei. Looking for a huge play. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds, and you can live to play another day here on this drive.
I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And the Seminoles line up to punt it away. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Running it back, it's Hunter. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be... Fires into traffic. It's picked off. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. He wants to throw. They're trying to get to it. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
We'll see if they can get a little better protection after the sack. It's 2nd and 12. To the air, it's Uiagalelei. Moves around to clear up the vision. And not much going on downfield. You just get rid of it and live to play another down.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw away.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Got it behind the line. It's Lucas. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. And he'll reach for a 53-yarder and have to guide it in with precision from the right side. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play,
wow.
Big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going.
No, damn it. He was open.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. Snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Scanning the field, it's Rodgers. Skips away from pressure. That quarterback was doing his best Houdini, escaping in the backfield, but the defense finally gets to it. The Golden Bears send out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Takes a handoff. It's Holmes. Smashes through. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. And the Golden Bears will kick it away to crank up the second half. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. They had this lead to start the 3rd quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground. And that pass intercepted. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48.
It's so nice to see defenders squeeze that pigskin. A lot of times, in great position, you see them there to make the play, but there's a reason they play defense. Not this time. Great job securing the interception.
Fakes his man out. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on 1st down, make that 2nd down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand, safety's got to see that, start flying down, and getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
And that's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback, giving him a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
Way too close to punt, way too far for the field goal. They'll go for it on 4th down. Coming after it.
Dude, what the get rid of the ball?
A big play on 4th down to stop this drive.
I know that was tough, but as a quarterback, you got to know on 4th down, you cannot take a sack. Any way, shape, or form, you've got to be able to get rid of that football and give it an opportunity. That time, I know it wasn't blocked perfect, but the quarterback's got to have more sense of urgency.
Off play action on 1st down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And and they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
Well, nice job hauling that pass in. I'll tell you, he keeps defenses on their heels. He really does. His speed is so scary. And I think back to my days in college. We used to play against the Seminoles when they had Peter Warwick and Lavernius Coles. And because of their game-breaking ability, it put so much pressure up.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
This defensive end is an animal. He already has 2 sacks, and we're only in the 3rd quarter. I'd move him around a little bit more defensively so that the offense has no idea where he's lining up. Because right now, man, he is feasting.
Looking to throw it to Uiagalelei. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's picked off right at the goal line. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And we know turnover margin is a huge part of winning ball games. Interception number 2, his quarterback has to do a better job taking care of the football. Don't force it. Take the high completion percentage stuff. Don't always try to go for the big play.
Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you can tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Leaves it with the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Well, you got to give the defense credit. They knew a big key in this one was slowing this dude down, especially after how well he played the last time out. They have been swarming him. They have been gang tackling him and getting a lot of penetration up front.
On 3rd down, going up top.
Oh, good pick. Good pick six. Way too long to throw that.
His head has to be spinning. Touchdown, Seminoles.
It's a good way to ice it, but they ain't got no offense.
Up to tack one more onto that lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Penn State delivered the knockout blow, and I think the defense might have been the story here. LeVar Arrington, Shane Conlon, Jack Ham. There's another stud there at linebacker U. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But, boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Ooh.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there.
You just got to wonder how frustrated this guy is, especially after the success he had their last game out, but just nothing going in this one. He has not been able to get himself into a rhythm. There's been way too much penetration up front defensively. They've been able to stop him in his tracks.
I want to get my running backs the ball in space as much as possible. And sometimes it doesn't work in the running game. But I can throw it to him. I can try to create some space out wide, dump him the football, let him make some catches, and see if I can't get some big plays out of him.
Well, after struggling so much in the first half, you thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, they're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on 3rd down in your own end, you're expecting them to punt.
They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse. We're gonna.
Oh, yeah. Forgot about him.
Down the left side. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Touchdown, Florida State. And once he got loose, it was all over. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
Here's the return from inside his 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20.
2
down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
I really like the slot receiver. And I understand he's not the biggest guy in the world, but he just runs really good routes, and he's always under control. He can run option routes. He can run double moves. He does a great job cutting, and he's dangerous after the catch. Nice weapon to have work in the middle of the field.
And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
One of the most difficult things about this slot receiver is his shiftiness and his athleticism. He's very, very difficult to tackle after the catch.
To the air on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's up. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physical. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. The Golden Bears will punt it away on fourth down. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offensive approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
At midfield, he's got room. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
Those outside runs, if they can get the edge like they do, great job by the right guard, right tackle, getting the edge. And now what does this do? This makes cornerbacks come up and tackle. Safeties come up and tackle. As opposed to linebackers and big defensive players, you get your guy out in space where he can use his speed and his physicality against guys that usually cover and don't come up and make tackles.
The give is to Williams. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. We'll start the quarter offense, about to snap it on second down. Back to throw, it's Uiagalelei. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. A third and long coming up here. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Lays out, gives up his body, and makes the grab on the right side.
Well, it really just feels like they are trying to make a statement to everybody in college football. They've got a lead, they've got it late, and they are still putting it on this defense. They are still letting it fly. They're airing it out, trying to light up this scoreboard.
From the red zone, looking for a man. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
He's got it and still on his feet. He's there to make the stop, but not before he
don't know why he didn't jump. Let's try and go.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Touchdown, no! And the stomping has commenced. They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1. He is dialed in. David, remember when we called Jameis Winston's debut? 27 passes, not one hit the ground. The 2 incompletions were caught out of bounds. This guy's locked in like that.
Locked in, dialed in. And when you're compared to Jameis Winston, and by the way, I mean, he was in fuego that night. It was awesome to be there. Those are the kind of guys that catapult you to the next level and bring Florida State back.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
And the defense finally makes a stop after the sweet run and good gain.
I think it's just too little too late, David, at this point. That's a play that they could have used a lot earlier in this game, but because of miscues, they're down by a lot late, and I don't think they're going to have enough time to claw back into this one.
Yeah, and I'm fine with you running that play if you want to do that. My goal now is with this lead, if you want to run it, so be it, but just don't give up the big plays. Let that clock continue to roll. Make him earn it all the way down the field and take a lot of time off that clock.
He throws into the middle of the field. He's got it, and he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Golden Bears! In a lot of losses, you just want to burn the tape. You don't want to watch it, but I think there are some things that they can take into next week from this performance.
No doubt. Offense is about finding your rhythm, finding your groove, what you do well, and you can tell, at least now, starting to get a little something going that maybe you can build on.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, a big-time top 25 duel. Let's get right to the pictures. Alabama looks like a legit title contender right now, which they kind of do every year, but, man, this offense is rolling. They're up by 28 over Georgia. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Dropping back, it's Uyangalele trying to get to him. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And that is a frustrating possession for this offense. You wanted to run the football, maybe take some time. You did the opposite. Got in a bad situation, threw the football, stopped the clock. Not how you manage a game late in the 4th quarter.
Oh, snap.
He gets a block. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. They'll throw it on 1st down. Shoots it to the left. Wide open downfield. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down.
When you're going to run a comeback route, you've got to sell like you're going deep, and that was a great job there by the receiver, really making that corner think he was running deep down the field. So we got the corner to turn his hips, turn his shoulders, and then the receiver was able to just pivot around to make it an easy passing catch.
And those are tough passes. When you start throwing those balls towards the sidelines, it's a longer throw for the quarterback to make, and I think that's when you see the majority of the misses for guys, the majority of the overthrows and a little bit of inaccuracy start to show itself.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. It's 3rd down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. He wants to throw it again. Fires left.
But that's not passing for that?
3rd straight play, the pass falls incomplete. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. They're bringing heat.
Circle open for
Just as he throws, it's incomplete, and they stop him on 4th down.
Offensively, this is a beautiful time now because now I get to get all my other guys in the game. Guys that don't get to play that much, we're up. This game's over after that missed 4th down conversion. Now we get to get everybody in the ball game, or if you choose, like Jesse probably would, to go pad some stats and get some more catches, get some more rush yards if that's your thing.
The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little. And that is interception number 3 on the day. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. They'll start this drive with a pass. Got it set up on the outside. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. That was just a perfectly choreographed screen. The line got out on time. The running back had a wall in front of it.
And I think the quarterback did a really good job of selling pass and then kind of dodging the pass rush, getting it to the running back, and then let him do the rest. You got him in space, he'll pick up yards in a hurry.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. The incomplete pass leaves him with 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Rodgers. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
This is a 3rd and long. They'll give it to the back. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down.
I think this offense is all but surrendered, right? Like they're down so much. They need to be throwing the football if they want to score a bunch of points to get back in this game. But they got to find something moving forward, man. This was a rough day. This was not a great offensive performance. They got to bounce back. The next opportunity, the next moment. Because today, oof, it was not a good day.
The incomplete pass, fourth down, fails, and they'll turn it over.
I think after failing on the fourth down, guys, you look at the scoreboard, you look at how much time is left. I think they're going to lose this football game. This coaching staff is going to have to dig deep and try to find ways to get this team better next time they take the field.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. With the catch, it's Benson. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. And with that one, he's now over 3 bills for the game.
And there's 2 reasons why, Reese. He's made good decisions, and he's been accurate throwing the football all game long.
Just inside the 35, first and 10 from the 34. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the right. It's caught. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains.
And man, this quarterback has had a day. With that pass, he goes over 300 yards on the day. Really nice job executing, putting up some yards today. Pretty good day for the young man.
They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it.
What was that about?
Makes the grab. It's Benson. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend.
And this offense continuing to spin the football, man, continuing to add to a great day. They've built this big lead. They've shown you a variety that they can do a lot of really, really good things. And I like it, man. Continue to throw the football. Continue to be who you are. It's the defense's job to stop.
And they don't have to go for a touchdown here with this little time left and with the lead, but they might anyway. Looking for a man. It's Uyangalele. Moving toward the end zone. Ball out! How in the world did the offense retain possession? A strong, methodical, work-ready effort from this team. No frills. Just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when those looks presented themselves, boy, oh boy, did they ever take them.
I have to run some practice real quick because this, yeah, that game was pretty bad. It was way better than that first one. I'm not gonna lie. Why wouldn't you go outside? All right. So with that, I got another week that I advanced in. That was a tough game, bro. And the craziest part is I could have won that joint too. We was out there fighting for it at first. He was like really trying to play until I got that stupid score. Then he like, oh, okay, well let me go to something I know I can score on because I'm faster than him. And just chuck a streak route. Dude, okay. The only thing I hate about this is all the damn. Oh, he is a gem. All right, well, This league, I'm TCU. Just advanced it while I was in the middle of the other game. Alright, so this week, where am I? I know players play each other. Damn, I gotta play in Dallas. Ugh. I'm just gonna play this one real quick. Alright, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. So this one is not a...
Welcome to Big D, Dallas, Texas, and the house.
Appreciate the heart, appreciate the heart.
Dickerson and James and SMU hoping to restore the glory and get things started in this one. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport.
So we get a,
game where the results
it's just a regular Dynasty.
As we see a squad from the Big 12, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the SMU Mustangs. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started.
So, options. Let's look at this passing thing. Classic passing.
The Mustangs will kick it away to start us off. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So TCU's offense is on the field for the first time today. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
So runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. They'll go to work on second down after doing damage on the ground. They'll try the run. Can't get him to the ground. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense.
I love when players understand situations and they understand where the first down marker is and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that first down to make sure I get an extra set of downs instead of trying to make those big touchdowns.
I don't know if that's a good idea.
And the Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Hoover. He wants to take the top off. And it's caught inside the 25. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+. That big play has them in business. 1st and 10 inside the 20. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Cook. Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
The hand to the running back. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it go to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
Man, he's off to a good start this year. That's already his 3rd receiving touchdown. We're only 4 games into this season. I love how they line him up all over the field. And as the season goes on, they're going to keep being more and more creative with how they get this guy the ball.
He'll bring it out. It's Smith. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14.
Let's go quarterback Preston Stone. That sounds like a Chad name. Preston Stone.
Impact players for this one. What are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll keep it on the ground. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 16. I know you want to prepare for every game the same way, but there's just something different about rivalry games, Jesse.
It's because, Reese, I think players are aware that games like this define your legacy as a player. Your record in rivalry games is something that people are going to talk about for years and years down the road.
This didn't stick, obviously.
Show up and play your best football in games like this.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He only needs a sliver of daylight. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
Hand off from the shotgun. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Back to throw, it's Hoover. Setting up the screen. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
Yeah, and I think those quarterback sneaks used to be for the big, strapping quarterbacks. But, man, nowadays, dude, all you got to do is fall forward, and it's such a hard play to stop. So you see this all across all levels of football, and it's just a difficult play to stop.
From the gun, the running back has it. Crosses the 30, he's got away. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down.
And here we go. If you're an offense, you got to get that ground game going so you can have some balance, and then you give it to your quarterback, Palmer, and let him make some plays down the field later on.
Yeah, exactly. And coming into this game, this offense knew they were going to have to some way, somehow, at least establish a semblance of a running game for exactly what you just said. You got to be able to use play-action pass later in this game to get some explosive plays down the field. And it's a play like that that we just saw, which can help them get that going.
Wide receiver now comes in motion. They'll try the counter. Tackled after picking up the first down.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the first down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the first down mark.
Robin, you just...
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. To the ground with the back. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and TCU has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. A third down play to open up this quarter. The give to the back. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. They just need a few more inches here on fourth down, and they'll try to get it with the offense. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs.
I think that's a big advantage of having a tiny quarterback, right? Is he can find little creases to wedge his body into to pick up short yardage plays like that on the QB sneak.
And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, TCU!
That's more like
You're
it.
handed a break with unbelievable field position like that. You better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden the defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely fluid.
And the Mustangs will hustle to the line. They'll run play action. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
And the offense clearly saying, we want to take those deep shots. We want to be aggressive. And I think that's a good strategy because it makes the defense really honor what you're going to do. And just missed a little bit, but I wouldn't be surprised if this offense finds a way to come back to some of those deep runs.
The Mustangs will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away.
Come on.
They make the stop on the return.
That's a 5-yard penalty.
Let's get the call.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Disgusting.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. So the offense keeps this drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. Wide receiver shows motion. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Running to Green. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
Makes the catch. It's Moore. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
A nice job by the defense there tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down.
Okay, yeah, that's not happening no more.
This is a hard game and a hard position to play. But if you're the starter at this level, you cannot miss that throw.
No, you can't, and they don't miss that very often. I mean, those are the throws that usually see big plays on. The receiver gets a step, gets open. That's not one that they usually miss. And they just kind of sneaked that one in there. As a defensive guy, 3rd and 5+. I'm thinking pass. They were thinking pass, Palmer, and they slipped the run in.
And it's so nice then to have this guy at running back too, right? Because you could throw it to him on 3rd down or hand it off. And he's got the vision and the athletic.
And he'll race it to the house.
Okay.
Touchdown, SMU.
SMU tired of me beating on them a little bit. All right. Like, oh, you gave us like that penalty? All right, cool. Let's take it down and score. Seriously?
Football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all the assignments. They put a stop to that return at the 22.
Thought I've been able to hit the hole like I needed to.
Back onto the field. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tied.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put it on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Back to pass, it's Hoover. Pressure coming.
Of course, that damn.
Back at the 13.
That linebacker had nothing to do with his time. That was my fault for thinking that they were coming.
The offense can build on this lead before the break. The Horned Frogs will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Just concentrate on one thing, making the catch. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short game. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Smith. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the 1st down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set. Why aren't you getting past the 1st down marker? Why did you run your route short? Defense did a good job knowing where that was. But now, 4th down, offense has to make a decision.
TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David, it's sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it. So, Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the 2nd half.
Dude, what's up with my juke move?
There to find his way up to the 23.
Just a simple power play. Power football. Be strong. Be big. Be physical. Make it a 4th quarter game. Make them feel you. Keep them off balance.
On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running
Of course,
game.
holding.
And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown.
Hold.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. 3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. To throw, it's Hoover. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Horned Frogs will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Take the return out of the equation in this rainy weather. Fair catch is signaled for and made. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. That is just a sideline clinic. Roll, catch, toe drag, everything you want.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
He's going to pass on 2nd down. The quick out. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit.
He made that?
And the try is
Oh, I was finna say.
And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks so much, guys. And I need not tell you, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotion. And no surprise, we saw just that in the first half today. And it's been said, football is a game of inches. And guess what? Based on the comparison between 3rd down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen in panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Tight game as we start the 3rd quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the 2nd half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out.
And the Mustangs want to crank the tempo.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting to his position.
And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. They'll put the tight end in motion. They're going to ride this running back.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on 1st down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good 2nd half.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. He'll keep it himself. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Mustangs will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. Powers through the defender. Not much there on the run. He gets 1 to the 31. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He leaves it with his back. And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. 3rd and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already 4-down territory? To the ground to try to pick up the first. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it.
You're down. Obviously, at the half, you had a conversation. We got to come out and put points on the board. And, Jesse, it looks like they're going to start with the ground game.
And I love this, David, too. Regardless of whether they're losing or they're winning, come out here and try to be the most physical unit here in the second half. Get this run game established.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Mustangs. What a catch and run for 6.
Yep, it's a rivalry game because they're not playing anything like they were before. It's Peyton Manning picking all the perfect plays every single time.
Make a mistake and throw an interception or get penalties and put you in a bad spot. The offense just strung play after play after play together and got in the end zone.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to
shedding all the blocks
and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Looking to throw, it's Hoover. Using the quick game. Just a solid stop by this sophomore.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple of yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receiver somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage.
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Horned Frogs will punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Concentrate on one thing. Make the catch. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. This has been a tight one, 3rd quarter, all tied up. It's now 2nd and 10. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Man, you got to get hats around this dude. He finds the crease. He's down to the 27.
It's the MO of this offense, and they really put a lot on the offensive line to go out and really try and establish their dominance and their assertiveness, and they've done a good job of that early in this game running the football.
A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup.
And 3rd down is money down. I got to have guys that come up big, and really nice job of understanding where I'm out on the field to make sure I keep that foot in bounds and get the big first down.
Trying to cap this drive with the pass. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive.
Man, that quarterback knew that was a tiny window to throw into, and he just showed off his cannon of an arm.
Dropping back, it's Stone. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. Fires to the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
3rd and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
Into the end zone. And is going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs.
Man, those fourth down stops are so huge for momentum to turn the ball back to your offense. Great pass defense, seeing the ball, breaking on it, swatting it down so the receiver couldn't make a play. Nice job by this defense.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
From the gun to give, looking for room. Finds a crease at the 20. Oh, look out, there he goes. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
Man, this guy is such a weapon
There we
because
go.
he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and
Man.
it shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
That's the end of the quarter, and TCU has the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. The kickoff unit about to go to work. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on fourth down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
To the ground. He's got it again. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll pull it on the read. Got the first down and more. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some first downs. Get in position. And here they are on 1st and 10.
Small game, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass, make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Fast motion from the offense. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
And that's just an example of the defense having a better play call than you have on offense. I like the creativity offensively, but how about the defense having their cornerback in position to make the play?
Quickly complete. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play.
Well, the defense just has not had an answer for this guy working out of the slot so far. Man coverage has been tricky. He's beaten them in zone. You might want to think about bracketing them where you've got a defender on the outside and the inside to see if you can force the quarterback to go somewhere else with the ball.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Off play action. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. And the Mustangs will snap it on 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. Got it inside the 30 before he's finally pulled down at the 25. It's a gain of 6.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting them drive off the ball on first down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
Quarterback on the keeper. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down.
This quarterback is so dangerous, and it looked like the defense had him corralled. It looked like they were ready for him to keep the football, but That quarterback is just too good. He's like a water bug. So good, short area quickness, able to make guys miss and then go get the first.
Staying physical in the red zone as he's pulled down after picking up 3 balls at the 14. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Back to pass. It's Stone. And he just threw that one away. Safe move. Didn't see anything. Lived to play another play. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He looking for the end zone. And he just throws it away on 3rd down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on 4th down.
Well, that play never had a chance. On 4th down, they're trying to catch the defense off guard, throwing for it, but no protection. Quarterback didn't have an opportunity to step up and get rid of that football. Give the defense credit, man. Tremendous aggression there on 4th.
And I think this is where coaches really earn their money late in games, right? It's in the 4th quarter. You got the lead. Do you want to stay conservative and run the football?
Oh, I'm not even about to do
the defenses, they start to get aggressive, and so sometimes you can take the other hand and take advantage of it.
We've reached a 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. And now on 2nd down for this offense. They want that clock to run.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride, and they want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the 1st.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. They'll give it to him again. It's runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. No reason to do anything here except keep it on the ground on 2nd and 5. On the move, it's Cook. At the 45, on his way. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
Now across the 50 and at the 48-yard line. They'll have it 1st and 10. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
We're trying to run the ball on 1st down, guys, but just nothing doing up front. Their offensive line got blown up on that play. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The give from the gun. Discards a man. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
Really nice job stopping the run, but the problem is you have 0 timeouts left. You cannot stop the clock right now if you're the defense, so this has got to be excruciating for them. They know the offense is just going to take their time before they snap the ball.
After the strong run on 2nd down, 3rd down coming. Do they do it again? Trying to pick it up on the ground. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37.
Well, they needed 2 yards to get that first down. That's exactly what they got. Great job of execution.
No secret about it. Just got to be physical, get a hat on a hat, low man wins, all the cliches to get that third down and shoot.
Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down.
And this offense has got it all working, right? It's just been tough. This defense is on its heels, can't figure it out. A bunch of plays in a row now, a bunch of success. This offense is doing what they want to do, how they want to do it. Defense is going to need to do something different to try to mix up this rhythm.
No matter how much college
I
football
feel good.
changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning
What's up,
rivalry
Rick?
games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival. You're able to put forth a performance like
The
that.
iron skillet or
That
whatever
is
type of
worth its
skillet.
weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning team, and bragging rights now for a while.
Bragging rights for a while. It's a fun thing to be able to accomplish. Now we also got to take in the next couple games because this is always, there's a letdown that naturally happens after these big rivalry wins. We feel like our chest is poked out. We got to look on to the next game, focus in on this next one.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Heck yeah. Whew. Let's see. Launch XP for QBs. When QBs are drafted in the top 3 rounds. Classical injury. Back for classical injury. Recovery. Kickers. I'm gonna hold on to these. Master at getting. Alright. One I need to get. What say? Everhart needs to stay as my main kick return guy. And my main punt return guy. Team? Like, so the computer games yet? Look at that. 31-3. You see like that. 80-24. Just, we'll chuck this up. We'll chuck this up. I think I gotta play him actually.